Well, hello, my friends. Hey, it's almost New Year here in America. We're getting ready. We're down to the wire, but we're getting caught up. So you guys sit there and watch that for a second. And here, maybe I can just take you with me. We got a couple of errands to run while we get the house ready. But Happy New Year to everybody. We're celebrating Filipino style, which means we got all the windows open to let the bad out, put the good in. So we're doing that. We got all of our food we're going to show you in a minute. That is Filipino based and their traditions. Lorelai's changing. Dennis says, hello, PAC is rocking. We are. Nisha's here. Wow, thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate you. I am tired, but we're doing good. We're trying to get everything set up for you guys. We are doing things Filipino style, I guess. Is what we're trying to do. Dennis, thank you for being here. How are you, my friend? Nisha's in the house. Happy New Year to you. My wife will be joining us in a second. I'm just trying to get us going here. I'm sure we'll show you around the house. Lorelai's great food selection. We did find 13 fruit. You notice in the house we have all the lights on in the house as part of the tradition. So we've done that. We got our noise makers ready to go, Nisha. Dennis, I am good. How are you guys? We're good. We're tired because we've been up working on this New Year thing all evening, cooking, getting prepared, doing the traditions. So, we are a little tired, but we're doing good. We're just about ready to get going. Nisha, how are you? Dennis, I'm sure it's cold in Canada, my friend. Thank you all for the thumbs up, by the way, for coming in and joining us. We appreciate the thumbs up tonight. We appreciate you guys sharing our live stream out. Trying to get some more stuff squared away. Joe's in the house. Hey, Nisha from Dennis. Thank you all for saying hello to each other. Everybody say hello to Joe and Jenny's Journey. Happy New Year. How are ya, Joe? We're just kind of getting fired up here. Lorelai's getting ready. I need to turn the TV down so I don't get copyrighted for something on the TV. So hang on a second. But as part of the tradition, we have all the lights on. We have the windows open, front doors open, windows down, back doors open. We got our noise makers. Call you tomorrow. All right, Joe. And got all the lights on, double checking all of our stuff. The windows are open, noise makers. Lorelai is still fixing the table. It's almost ready. Need to turn on the light in the pantry because it's important. Thank you all for subscribing to our channel and giving us a thumbs up. We got our friend from Ukraine in. Thank you for coming in all the way from Ukraine. We are doing a Filipino style New Year celebration. Let me get the table fixed up a little bit while I talk to you guys. Make it look a little more presentable. Now Lorelai and her got a lot of good food to show you guys in a couple of minutes. But I thought I would let Lorelai show you some of that, since she's the one that did all the hard work tonight. I basically just hang out and look pretty. Here's my dog Daisy. She's the one with heart failure. She struggles. You know, she sleeps a lot. She doesn't move around a lot. So I think her heart failure is really affecting her. She can't lift her head too high. So everybody say hello to my doggy Daisy. Let me move this paper towel off of the counter. Oh. Lorelai, I almost forgot the rice. Hang on. I got to put some rice in a bowl. Cooked rice. Hope she's doing all right. Yeah. Making a mess. Our vet is closed until Thursday. So we're going to call the vet because we got to order new medicine. And we have to figure out some pain meds for Daisy long term that she can do long term. So we have that still yet to do. That way she's not suffering. And if she is in heart failure, which she is in heart failure. But if she's gonna struggle, then we want to, kind of give her some medicine to help her not be in pain is what we want to do. It's kind of my big goal. Laura Woodridge, hey. Well, hey, Deeb, how are you? My mom's phone, I've been watching your streams on YouTube. Can't comment, sorry, but I'm watching and liking. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. We appreciate you, Dee. We're about 5 minutes away, Lorelai. Yeah. Let me get you guys set up on my tripod. Sorry, hold on, everybody. Let me get things set up here a little bit better. The girls are excited. The wife is putting on her fancy goods.
Hey, girls, you stop up. Hold on.
There it is. I'm trying to connect the bracelet. And when you guys got...
Hold on.
When you have tiny jewelry... Hey, Pat. Here, just let me do it. Let me get it around where I can get to it. You guys got to give me a second. I'm trying to get Lorelai's bracelet hooked. And when you got big old fat fingers, and you can't...
Can you fix this one?
And you can't
Because
sing.
I reverse it.
Take it off, you mean?
Yeah, take it off. I need to reverse it.
Okay, it's off.
Yeah, reverse it. Okay, yeah.
Is that the right way?
Yeah. That's one, right?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh. Do it.
Hang on, guys. I got to save Lorelai. Can you move your hair? I can't find it. Hang on, guys. I got to save Lorelai.
Hi.
Man, these are tiny.
Well, I don't get time to remove my nails.
There we go. All right, I did it. Pat, hey, Brother David, Happy New Year, everybody. Joe is here, wishing everybody Happy New Year.
Stop.
So we got a lot going on. That's our job, trying to fix everything. All the lights are on. The windows are open. The noisemakers are there. I think your food is ready. So we're going to thank you all for being here, subscribing to the channel. If you're new, we appreciate that. I got those turned on. Yep, all turned on. So we're about, oh crap, only a couple of minutes away. So Happy New Year to everybody. What are we doing, Lorelai?
Stand there and take a picture together.
We got to stand and take a picture. All right, let me move my camera. Lorelai and I can take a picture together.
It's almost...
Almost midnight. You guys ready? You guys ready to take a picture?
No, you go back up a little bit. Oh,
We're
my,
gonna- it's a new
my
room.
shoes is not out. It's fine. It's fine, the shoes. Here. Where is it butter in the Christmas tree here? Come on. A little bit butter.
All right.
There you go.
We're trying to take a picture real quick,
5,
everybody.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
You always got to have New Year pictures, right? Nisha, you both are looking amazing. Yes, I know, Nisha. Thank you very much for that. You guys ready to see Lorelai's food? Oh, you got your noisemaker, Lorelai?
Yeah.
You got 1 minute.
Where's that voice?
Right here. I'm going to turn the camera around.
Alarm 12.
You got less than a minute. Here,
Where's yours?
I got it right here. So why are we doing the coins?
I don't know.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's 12!
Twelve.
Happy New Year!
we got to run out.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
So we're running around the house with the windows open, getting rid of the bad vibes,
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
jiggling coins for wealth for the next year.
Happy New Year!
So it also helps to scare away good, scare away bad. There's my poo-poo. All right.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's.
Happy
There it is.
New Year!
Happy New Year's.
Oh, hi, my guy, come here. Happy New Year!
Nisha says, Lori seems to be excited. Yes. Call 911, Dennis says. Pat says, food looks great.
Yeah. This.
I'm
This
sh-
done.
All right, where you going? Woo-wee.
Happy New Year! You sit down here, my guy.
All right, where?
Happy New Year!
Nah. Dennis, I got a kiss. What did you get for New Year's, Dennis? Joe, what did you get? Nisha? Hi, can you read?
Well, let's see, let's take a picture. Girls! Hold on, Lily. Daisy.
All right.
Hold on, Lily. How we can take a picture in this one?
What do you mean?
Because you already. Give me a second.
We got to take some more pictures, everybody, so be patient with us.
Oh, it can't be. It must be higher. Oh, that's one I'm just gonna see like that.
Huh. Happy New Year!
There you go.
So we're wearing red for prosperity.
What are we gonna eat?
Now we got to eat the food, guys. 11:02 there. Yep, it's not quite midnight for you.
You eat
Lord,
the
I
grapes.
forgot. Just yeah. What?
Eat the grapes.
Eat the grape. Oh, we got to eat grape. Okay, so now we got. I'll show you guys. A lot of important thing here. Let me get up and show you around.
Can you eat the grapes first?
Okay, I got to eat a grape first, apparently, or we're gonna have a bad year. I was going to explain to them about the fruit. So let me get this around here. So we got cooked rice, dried rice with gold coins in it, our money to wish in health and wealth, dessert for sweetness, 13 round different types of fruits for 1 month of the year plus a bonus. We got some bad camera action by me.
I forgot to put the pineapple.
A meat and cheese tray, pancit for long life,
You gonna pop up that one?
ham,
Yeah.
alcohol, cornbread, sweet and sour big old sea bass that Lorelai made. All right,
You gonna pop up that champagne.
yeah, we got to get the champagne opened up. All right. Can you see Lorelai? All right, we got to open up some champagne.
Hold on. Where's your iPad?
It's right over there on the couch.
You can read it from here so that we.
Yeah, you can put that side over there then.
Get it.
Fireworks are going off, boys and girls. I'm getting my iPad pulled up.
What is this?
It's a battery pack bag for my accessories. Well, I should have had that opened already. What's that, champagne?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But since we're not big drinkers, Joe, you know, alcohol
Open up the lip.
alcohol doesn't play a big
Remind
role.
me that take care of them later.
This is the good stuff. This is like $10,000 a bottle. I gotta be smart enough to open it. You guys ready? I'm gonna aim it towards the camera just in case. All right, so it doesn't hit us in the eyeball, poke our eyeball out. Everybody put your safety goggles on. All right, so good so far. You guys ready? I'm a little bit of a tease, right? I'll try not to.
Happy New Year! Oh.
Fireworks outside. They win.
There you go.
We appreciate all of you guys joining us.
Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for all for the likes and thumbs ups.
Happy New Year. There you go.
Happy New
Do it
Year.
later there, my love. Do it first, okay?
I hate champagne.
I think this is not champagne.
Yeah. You can tell Lorelai and I aren't big drinkers. But we're okay. We did it. We did a toast of champagne. We did eat some food. Yeah. Pat, how is your new year going? Dennis, are you celebrating? What are you doing in Canada? We're going to try to break out some of this good food for Lorelai to eat. And myself. Fireworks going off tonight? They are. And we got the windows open so we can hear them. Shalom from our good friend Vic. How are you? Thank you all for the thumbs up. Don't forget that. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. We appreciate that.
Here.
Yes. All right. We're good.
This side away.
We're excited. We're going to have a great new year, right? Next year, new year, whatever, this year. We're going to have a great one. We got ham. Did you guys see this beautiful ham? I had chicken lo mein noodles, Pat says, and rice. Nice. We're having what they traditionally...
How do you move the other one?
Oh, just sorry. We're having what they would traditionally have in the Philippines a lot. Some ham, some pancit for long life, which is the noodles, the fruit, some fish, right? Nothing, no bottom feeders, no chicken, and nothing white, right? Nisha says, having food near the rich window. Your windows.
You stay sitting there while they're
Yes. We didn't make it. Do you have any plans for this next year, Lorelai? No. Besides being beautiful?
I don't know.
how's everybody else celebrating New Year tonight? So this is what we do. Because we're not big partiers and boozers and drinkers, so we don't go out clubbing or anything.
This is the longest one?
No. You can make that center crank taller just by loosening it up. Screw at the tripod. Want me to do it?
No, you're good.
We got some beautiful cheese from around the world today. We hope everybody's having a good year. A good year. We're looking forward to next year. Thank you, Lorelai. I mean, Lorelai and I worked as a team to get this done, didn't we?
Yeah, you're doing good.
But she did most of the work.
I fish.
Good?
Your cornbread for slice.
Yeah. All food for me. I'm gonna get a bottle of water. You want water? We need to say hello to all of our friends in the Philippines. They've already celebrated, right? It's over for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this noon?
What part of Cebu is Lorelai from, Brother David? She is from Cebu City, or Mandawi, which is part of Cebu City. It's where all the pretty Filipinos live. If you want a pretty one, you got to go to Cebu, right? If you want a good Filipino, you got to get them out of Cebu. We know a single girl. She's working overseas. What? Sour?
No, no one.
I know. Yeah. We got really lucky with our rice giveaway, right? We did really good. We were able to give away over 300 pounds of rice in this last week or so.
So you need to eat this too.
I will. I'll try everything. I promise. I met another from Cebu. Nice. Pat, I told you, we know somebody. I'm thinking of Iligan Island, too far out, okay? Yesterday, so you're on dating and a dating app or website, and you're checking them out. So, which is good. Nisha, did I miss you? Sorry. Yes, Nisha says. But yeah. Yeah, it's ham. American ham is really salty compared to other ham, right? This one's a pretty good ham, but we just salt our hams in America too much, don't we? I think. We're having some steamed dumplings, which we like very much. But Lorelai has a friend named Joy, who's going to work overseas, but she's single. She's about 35 years old. A good human being. So. I know Cebu real well, Pat says. Nice.
What is it there?
Oh, the popper.
The fish is good.
Here's my homemade cornbread from scratch. Made that from scratch, I did. Look how beautiful that is. If you ever need tips on how to make cornbread, you just ask me, and I will help you out.
Try that a little bit. There's a sauce there, but
That's all right. This is plenty. There's so much. The girl from Iligan Island.
Iligan.
Iligan Island, not for sure about. Okay. Well, Pat, like I told you, we can put you in touch with somebody that you can become friends with and get to know. Huh. Oh, I was saying that we're really excited how much rice we gave away thanks to. I'm gonna try to name everybody. Ronald, the professor. Dennis was a big help. Diana, Soul Soother. All the people that came to our Christmas party donated a lot. I know I'm missing people. Chasing Tail Outdoors. So we're real excited about that. Dennis, yeah, I said Dennis. Members, all the members, and a lot of those Dennis bought. So, but now we're going to work on school supplies for next year. Or technically this year. So we're going to, we got friends in the Philippines that are going to work out how much we need to raise to buy school supplies for about 100 kids, and that's our goal. They're good.
Maybe we will mix that one.
Mix it with that.
This one?
No,
No?
make it worse. Make them both worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But Pat, I don't remember. Don't tell me your exact age or anything, but what's your age bracket? Are you young like me?
I think he already told us.
I know, but I don't remember. I'm old.
Me too.
Are you young like me? Or are you old like Dennis? And our friend Joy is somebody that would make a good wife. She was crying on our live stream the other day because we helped her community out with rice, thanks to you guys. And she was so tickled and thrilled and happy for her community to get that blessing.
Yeah, and hoping they can get more.
And hoping that we can do more in the future for them. And that's partly where we came up with the school supplies things. Little gray hair, not much blonde hair. I'm young like you. All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're almost the same age.
I don't know what that means because I'm old. But yeah, I know what you mean. Lorelai says we're about the same age. Almost. She says I'm younger because I'm more handsome. And the younger one is more handsome.
You're right, that fish is so good.
Mm-hmm.
You cook it good. Good job.
Mm.
Yeah, I flavor it.
You did good.
This is sea
Dennis.
bass, right? Sea bass?
Sea bass.
Yeah.
Dennis says, I am older than the wheel, older than dirt. I know the feeling. Dennis, there's days that I feel like I'm older than dirt.
Old but wise.
That's right. Dennis is old but wise. Wise ass.
Different way. That's why.
Oh, I see. You're still young. I'll be 50 next August. Yeah, he's young.
Normal. I told you you're all close to the age.
Well, yeah. I'll be 41 next August. How's that? I'm gonna eat a raspberry.
Your favorite.
I'm gonna eat all the fruit. The next 3 days, I'll be eating fruit like nothing else, because I love to eat fruit. But we have a friend named Joy. She's about 35, right? Joy?
No, she's 38. 38 now.
Well, she's 35, 38.
Yeah.
She's a hard worker. She goes overseas and works in which country is she at now?
Kuwait.
She's in Kuwait, or going to Kuwait right now.
Yeah, she's in Manila waiting for that.
But if you want somebody to be a good wife, Pat, we can hook you up with somebody that'd be a good wife.
Happy New Year.
Oh man, we are doing good. Cole is here. Hey Cole, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Good to have you in. We're doing our New Year Filipino feast. You can see we have all of our stuff for good blessings, rice and money, because you display this so that we can bring fortune into our home. We have ham and pancit for long life and a beautiful dessert, 13 fruits. So we are doing all the Filipino stuff with one or two little American things thrown in. I'm going to tell you this. We're going to be eating great for the next few nights, Cole. So it's good to have you here. Thank you all for the thumbs up, by the way. We're excited. We don't know what this year's going to bring us. We really don't. We don't have any real tentative plans. We have a lot of things we need to do, we want to work on. We have to worry about our dog Daisy this year. We know that's going to be a big issue in our life, Daisy. So we're going to have to deal with her. Taking pictures of the fruit.
I'm doing the video.
Lorelai's doing a video of the fruit and me because I'm handsome. And we got a good friend who's going back to the Philippines to get married in a few months, but we can't go back with them. So we'll have to stay home and we helped them with their marriage in America. So they're going back to do the Filipino one. So we're not going to
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! So we're not going to make any big trips to the Philippines this year. This year I'm going to give up my virginity, Dennis. That's a good goal every year. I'm just telling you. I'm going to try to lose more weight. I'm down about 30, 35 pounds. So I'm trying that. Lorelai's working hard. But other than that, besides getting organized and just being more what we do. Wow, what's all those diamonds on your freaking hands? My God, you're blinding me. You're blinding me. I need my sunglasses. Dennis, this girl has so many diamond rings on. It's blinding me, man. It's blinding me. Man. Dennis, how are things going in Colombia, so to speak, if you know what I mean, without me saying too many things? Man, if I lived somewhere where I could eat fruit, fresh fruit all the time, that's all I would eat is fresh fruit.
Oh, you did in the Philippines.
I did eat a lot of fruit. I did. I ate all kinds of fruit in the Philippines. Mangoes, that yellow
yeah, but you don't
melon.
want to live in there.
No.
Okay. Where are we at now?
We got gold Bitcoins. Look, I'm going to sell Bitcoin today, right here, right now.
Did you eat that those now?
Yes. I've had a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I promise.
Give me that video.
Besides those, because I don't like those.
Who's this? Oh.
So if anybody wants to purchase Bitcoins, I got them right here. You know, they're going for like 100,000 or something on the open market. But today and today alone, I'll sell you one Bitcoin for, I don't know, $10. $10 for every Bitcoin. You just let me know. We got some good kiwi. Oh, I'm going to look forward to eating these this week. We got a beautiful dragon fruit over here, which I'm going to eat this week too. What? I am.
Yeah.
We got some guava, which I'm not super fan of, but it's supposed to be really good for you. So I will eat it this week. Our dogs will celebrate this week too. Lorelai says the fish that we cooked today was really good. I like the cheese. So we got a pineapple here. Universal symbol for hospitality is the pineapple. And you see we got some money stuffed in it in hopes for blessings for this coming year. So, man, we're just excited. It's going to be a good year, right? Lorelai, you want some cornbread?
Only small.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's it.
Oh, I tell you, I know how to make cornbread. Hey, Dennis, I don't know if you noticed this, but we're so rich, we have gold silverware. See this? We have fancy people silverware. I mean, woo-wee. You talking about being born with a silver spoon? Well, we got gold spoons.
Well, you're not drinking this? That's
No,
not.
I can't drink it.
Then cover it back.
Well, it won't go in. Because once the cork comes out, it goes,
Let me have it.
you can put that on it.
Where's that thing?
What thing?
The cork.
Right there. See? Once it comes out, the cork swells.
Yeah, too bad.
So, Pat, I make you some good Kentucky cornbread, brother. I love cornbread, man. Cornbread and chili, cornbread and soup, cornbread and cornbread. I like cornbread. I do. I like cornbread. I like Mexican
What is this
style.
sparkling wine?
Yeah. Champagne.
Yeah.
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 Martini and Rossi. It's the expensive stuff. I learned from my family there in Kentucky how to make Kentucky cornbread. I love cornbread. Buttermilk cornbread. I like cornbread. I'm telling you. I like cornbread. I like cornbread. Anybody want to buy Bitcoin? Only going for $10 versus 200,000. All right. What else?
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Jello.
Happy New Year from everybody to everybody for everybody. We've got 8 people giving us thumbs up. Thank you all for that. Sticking in, watching us. A lot of people are thinking, man, you guys are crazy. It's midnight. It's bedtime. We got to go to sleep. We got to feed our doggies a little bit later. But we fed them kind of late today, so they're not starving. And I like to use milk in my cornbread. And I like to use a little bit of chicken stock. Is what I like to do. But man, you can do so much of cornbread. It's unbelievable. I like making cornbread, a thin layer, and putting like chicken pot pie on top of it and baking it. Man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, the people here.
The people here?
No, in Facebook.
And Facebook. Lorelai's talking to Facebook. I'm talking to YouTube. We're having a party. But Pat, if you ever want to reach out to our friend, we will definitely. What is it? What happened? No. I'm really little surprised that there's not very much fireworks out right now. We've only heard a couple. Lorelai showed us a video from the Philippines where they were going crazy with fireworks in the city, right?
Yeah. Really
I mean, it looked really amazing. Pat says, yeah, Brother David, I can do it. I'm telling you. You don't got to marry her, Pat. If you just want to meet somebody and talk to them, we can hook you up. I'm not telling you got to marry the girl. You know. Uh-huh. We have a picture of her. Yeah. Why? Would you like to see it?
You know when the other lives do. Also giving the white bag of rice. So I have to
Yeah.
take the lights
All
down
right.
on the bag
That
of
was the
rice.
Christmas one. I labeled Christmas.
Um,
So yeah, Pat. We
there's
do.
a really long hair.
If you follow Lorelai's vlog and join us on Facebook, we have them there. But we did a live stream with her the other day. It was called the Christmas Rice Giveaway. I remember something like that. Christmas and Rice
It was
live.
posted on the 25th.
Right, on the 25th. So that one is Joy running that operation. Hey, Journey J, how are you? Journey J, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I am 63 years of age. I am cool. I'm happy. That's good. We'd love to have you here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Subscribing to our channel. Thank you for finding us. Yeah, I can't show you now because we're live now, Pat. But if you want to go and check out that live stream we did, Christmas rice giveaway. Joy is the one who's giving out the rice. The white. It's the live stream. It's the live stream that had the white bags of rice. The pink bags was Karen, and somebody else was the green bag. So you're looking for the live stream with the white bags of rice.
First one, the 25th.
On the 25th, and she's the one with the long hair. And I don't remember much about the live stream, but I know she's on there a lot.
Long and skinny girl.
Yeah, she's long haired and skinny.
Yeah.
But she's on there a lot.
One who speak in English.
Okay, let me finish my statement. She speaks really good English, but I don't remember a lot of the video, but I remember if you go towards the very end, she's at the very end of it quite a bit talking about the blessing and thanking us and getting emotional. So I know she's in front of the camera, a lot towards the end of the live stream. I don't know about during the live stream because I was busy. So that's a video on YouTube. That's right. Just go to our YouTube channel and look for live streams. Look for one that says Christmas rice giveaway or donation. Can't remember exactly what it is. And go to that live stream. And Joy's the one running that show. And Lorelai's there talking to her all through the live stream. She does have a 5-year-old?
Yeah. Son.
5-year-old little boy. But he seems to be a really good kid. She doesn't want more kids. She's a hard worker because right now she's getting ready to head to Kuwait and do an overseas OFW job. But that wouldn't stop you from getting to know her. So don't be as shy of anybody who's an OFW. OFWs are still good candidates for dating and marriage materials. Because there's a couple ways you can do when you have to go visit them in person. If you really get serious and you want to meet them in person, one, you can meet them when they come home for a visit to the Philippines, and or you could just go to Kuwait. Or sometimes they can go to another country and visit with you. So, it's like when I met Lorelai a long time ago, there was a chance that she was going to have to go work in Jordan. And I already decided, well, if I couldn't make it to the Philippines, then I would just go to Jordan and meet her there in Jordan. Right? Yep. No, she lives in Mindanao, right?
Zamboanga.
She lives in Mindanao, so the Philippines, but she's currently heading to Kuwait to be an OFW. We don't know any single Filipinas in America that I would be interested in introducing anybody to. I know a few single Filipinas, but I wouldn't wish those ladies upon anybody. So I don't know any good singles in America. What are you doing?
Karen thinking another.
Karen laughing at you?
Yeah.
Yep, you're right, brother. Yeah, it's true. The ones that are older or divorced here a lot, or the ones that are young and get a divorce, they're just looking to upgrade husbands. And I can promise you, and this is what I tell guys, look, you need to fish in your own pond. And what I tell people is, look, do you want somebody to be a good wife and a partner? Or do you want to be like Dennis, if he's still in the background, and just want him to be beautiful arm candy? If you want a wife, we can hook you up. I mean, you got to do the work, and you got to click and all of that and have the chemistry. But we know a young lady that'd make a good wife.
Huh?
What?
Bitter.
The cheese?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have it. cheese. What America's made of.
Bitter?
It's good. Mm-hmm. Oh, we found the necklace. Is that not the one you were missing?
I'm missing that
Earrings?
earrings on this one.
Oh.
The one I'm missing is the long straight one. And
Ah,
my old one.
Show them did you show off your ring?
Yeah.
Lorelai's going to show off her ring.
No. I did already.
Did you get the, while you're at the battery pack over there? But yeah, what you're looking for, you know, we all want good wives, and you got to find one that wants to be a good wife. You know, not one that wants to just come to America
What do you want?
so that they can have tacos. All right, let me get you guys propped up so I can see a little bit better. There we go. Uh-oh, I gotta turn my charger on. We do got a busy year coming up, I think. Oh, did I run the battery down already? Possible. Oh, there it is. So we got a lot we're doing. I got to make some videos, guys, coming out here real soon. I got some videos. I'm going to try to do some editing of all these live streams we did for the rice and summarize it into a video format. And then we got one coming out with a very special gift that Lorelai got from some friends of ours that we've known for over 30 years. So, then I'm still working on my mobility scooter one. We got to get that done maybe in January. So we got a lot going on. We're going to try to do a little bit of light traveling this year, but I don't, with our dogs being sick and injured, I don't think we're going to be able to take a cruise this year like we had hoped. You know, we had an invitation to go out of town for New Year's. And I didn't want to put Daisy through the struggles of going out of town with the heart disease, the heart failure. I thought it might be too stressful.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to give you medicine.
Might be too stressful for our dog to travel this weekend, so we didn't even go out of town for today. We got invited to a family member's house in Dallas, but we didn't go. So I don't know. This year's going to be just one of those years where we just take care of business at home, I guess. I'm going to try to get more motivated, lose some weight. Yeah, they like that. They like the good brownies. So there you go. Give my doggy some good food. So what is everybody else, Pat? What's on your plan for this year, since Pat's the only one talking? Pat, what's going on with you this year? Do you have any big agenda for this coming year? Are you going to travel any? Are you just hoping to meet a hot, sexy woman? I mean, what's going on? Yeah, we know that you've been on the Christine Dating website. And I don't say anything bad about the dating websites in particular, because I do think they work and help people. I am a firm believer, though, the best way to get success in meeting somebody is through somebody who knows somebody, who can vouch for the person. So, saving up for the Philippines, nice, all right. Chasing Tail is going to go in August, he said, to the Philippines. We were hoping to go in March, but we're not going to be able to make that wedding in March.
May.
In May, whenever. So, take time with them on Christian, yes, Filipina, yeah. Yeah, we know the website. They've actually asked us to partnership with them in the past, and we never really got into that. But there's nothing wrong with that, Pat, at all. Best way is to find, Dennis, fat wallet, and head to the Philippines. They love fat wallets. Boy, they do at that. And yeah, that's Dennis. They don't even care how ugly or old you are if you got a fat wallet, right, Dennis? So, you know, that's why we always say here at this house, we have skinny wallets. You know.
Right, give me a second, Ross. I'm gonna give you something, okay? Wait for a second. Peter Gross.
But yeah, we our friend Karen knows single. We know a lot of different single girls that you can Facebook with. And Dennis, when are you going to Colombia? Are you stuck in Canada for a while? Are you traveling? What are you doing? I know it must be cold up there. You know, we're going to get down into single digits in a few days. We're going to get down bitterly cold here. So I know it's going to be bitterly cold where you're at. And a true Filipina, you get to find an honest one. Yes. And that's what I say, whether it's me or Dennis or, I don't know, the professor, anybody that you know in the community who personally knows the character of a person is the type that you want to meet. You know, I mean, the girls we know are not perfect by any stretch, but they're decent human beings. And now they might enjoy a fat wallet, but they're looking for love. They're looking for companionship. They're looking to have a good relationship and a good family.
You're looking for a good one.
They're looking for a good husband. You know, they don't really care about getting out of
kind heart,
get out of the Philippines.
not the mean one.
They just don't want a mean husband. They want a good-hearted husband.
Because they can work.
Yeah, and they're willing to work. And that's what I tell people. If you want to look at this down as a business deal, you know, look, the money you spend to bring them to America, you definitely make back when they get a job. So, take my hat off at the table.
Peter Gross.
Lorelai's feeding dogs.
I'm gonna be beside you.
Now Lorelai's going to come sit next to me. Where's your phone? Did you watch your
Out
phone?
there. Sorry. I'm still doing on my phone or no?
I don't know. Are you?
Also.
I don't know. I thought you were chatting with your friends.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So, you know, I
Well.
thought you were reaching out to your friends in the Philippines, saying hi to your
Yeah,
friends.
Okay. I forgot. Where's
What?
the other one? This one.
I think it's on the counter behind you.
Okay.
We're just going to save those for next year. So I don't have to go chasing jars again. But any other big plans besides that, Pat? Probably Mexico next few weeks. Nice, Dennis. Dennis, at least it'll be warm there. You know, it's going to be really cold here. So you know how cold it's going to be in Canada? I mean, it's going to be horribly cold in Canada when it gets down 0 digits here. Yeah. Mexico, man. I wish I could go with you, Dennis. Get out of this frigid weather. So we got good fruit now.
Like it's growing still. You see that?
New Year's on TV tonight. Yep. And we had it going on the big screen. It is officially the year 2025.
Yeah.
And here's what's interesting.
That one.
I had always planned,
Are you gonna get married in 2025?
no,
What?
you want to know? I'd always planned in my teaching career, working at the college all those years, that I was going to be retired at 20, in the year 2025 was going to be my last year teaching. The summer, I was going to do the spring, and I was going to retire. Because I would have had enough money. I would have moved to Florida. This is back when I was single, before I met Lorelai. So back all of my years of working at the college, my big mission was to get to the year 2025 so I could retire, go live in Florida, and maybe teach college part-time a little bit. That was the dream. But instead I got you. Ooh, your legs are cold.
Thinking this will have one, but I would just give it to more.
Yeah. So yeah, so instead I got Lorelai. I think it was a good trade, eh? You know, Lorelai got me a VR headset for gaming for Christmas. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the controls.
You see, what is this?
It's a Bitcoin. It costs you $10.
Varies in numbers. Varies in numbers.
Varies in numbers.
So what's it gonna be? It like this?
It's a Bitcoin. It's worth $10. You got to give me $10 to have it.
Then it says varies in
It's chocolate.
numbers. This is
Ah.
varies in numbers. So there's a number under inside.
I don't know. I've never opened one.
Yeah.
Lots of cleanup to do. Oh, I know, Dennis. I tried that, Brother David, did you? My son likes VR headset. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it, to be honest. I figured out that you could turn down the brightness, which helps my headaches.
There's a number.
Because when it's too bright, it's, you know. So I figured that out, but I'm still trying to figure out the controllers. But Dennis is pointing out that you have a lot of cleanup to do.
Yeah, we're done New Year. I cleaned up before New Year, so.
We clean up before New Year's, and then we clean up after. My son likes the VR set, yes. Looks like you're in the game. It does. And there's some things I'm creeped out about with it so far. You know, I don't like the other players. I'm going to have to figure out how to play games where there's no other people. Because I was fishing in one the other day, and some kid ran in front of me and blocked my fishing spot. And I didn't like that. So I like to play games just by myself. Yeah, I don't need a bunch of other people. But the professor sent me some money to buy some video games with, so him and I can play together, I guess. Your son has done Resident Evil. Well, I really like puzzles. And I like driving games and fishing, I guess. But I really like, and Trivial Pursuit. I wish they had Trivial Pursuit. I would like to have a science one, a science game, you know, or a math game or a word game. I like those type of games. I like games where you can test your knowledge, you know, geography and history and all of that stuff. I like those. So if I could find games like that, then I would sit there and play them, because that I'm into. I'm into stuff like that. But I don't, what? What do you
I
call
see
it?
who's gonna be talking to me, my
No.
friend.
No.
Bruce again.
But running around and shooting people, I get bored of that pretty quick. Now, if I could drive a car and run people over, I'm okay with that. But I do. I like the thought games, I guess. I don't know what you call them, but I love doing word searches and number games and history and trivia, and especially ones where I can learn stuff on, true ones that are accurate. You know, testing my knowledge of science and math and history and geography and women. Nobody home?
Karen said that I'm gonna be drink because I already drank the martini earlier.
Well, they're the drinkers.
Yep.
We're the good
I'm
ones.
the one
We're the good ones.
They're the one who's drinking.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. It's too bitter.
Yeah, it's not good. Might have been better if it was ice cold, but
We can put it in ice cold.
no, it's all right. I mean, I'm not going to drink it anyway, because, you know,
We can put
water the plants with it.
what?
You know? What are you thinking?
I'll ask them.
What do you mean? Does anybody know what we do with champagne when you don't drink it? Is there anything else you can do with it? Like water the plants with it, freeze it, make ice cream out of it? Is there anything you can do with champagne, leftover champagne?
You know the beer can. You can cover it back.
Yeah, you could just put plastic over it and seal it up. But it's not going to last. Champagne doesn't last. I don't know
You're
what
not
it's
drinking
not
on it.
because I don't like champagne. You know, I'm not a boozer. You married a good guy. I'm not a boozer. Now here's one thing you can do. Here, let me
What?
show you. All right, get a knife.
Oh no! I have something for that. Remember, I'm
Cut this-
fancy.
cut this cork off
No,
right here
no,
and
no, my
invert
love.
it. No. Pat says not for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
Remember this, my love?
Yeah. Oh, we got this fancy tool set. I was just gonna say cut the cork off here
Yeah.
and invert it. We look like we're big time drinkers.
There's nothing inside here. Oh, here.
That's an opener.
This is an opener? This one to put in there.
Oh, a spout? An aerator
Yeah.
spout? Oh yeah, that's what that is. There you go. All right, Lorelai found a thingy to stick in the thingy.
You
What?
see it.
Oh, it's sealed. It's all the way down.
See this one? What is that? The one that you...
That's a big fancy bottle opener, wine opener. That's for like real wine. We have screw cap wine in this house. We have the type of wine that you unscrew the cap on. So that's what we have at this house. We have that good $11 bottle of wine called
This
Stella
one
Rose.
too, you can do this too, see? You can change it.
Yeah,
And this is the one that you put to pour it.
yeah. I think it's an aerator.
Huh? Aerator?
Puts air in it.
It's close. So maybe we can do that, no? Which one is nice?
This one's fine. We're not going to drink anymore.
Huh? It's tight already?
Yes, I promise you it's tight.
Well, I don't know much about this thing here, but I think I can use it nicely.
Yeah,
See?
yeah. That's our wine opener set we've never used.
Use of the cork screw. Replacing a worm screw. After approximately 2,000 bottles coated, a screw may show sign of wear, making a little less
2,000
easy to
bottles.
use.
Wow.
It's necessary to replace a screw. Okay.
You got to replace the cork screw on it after 2,000 bottles. 2,000 bottles. Can you imagine that? Man, you'd have to be some heavy drinkers to go through 2,000 bottles of wine. Oh my goodness gracious. Great
I
balls of
forgot
fire.
how I get that one.
I don't know. I don't know more about that.
But I saw that one like, I want this one.
We bought it on clearance because we buy everything on clearance because we're too poor. Right? Let's see, we're about an hour, so we'll wrap this up here in a little bit.
Yeah, you're 5% there.
Yeah, I got it on the battery thing. So,
Um,
Brother David, I will meet you sometime, Lorelai, here in Columbia, Savannah, Anna. Yes. Or you can always come to Arkansas. You know, which other? Pat lives over in Indiana. Indiana.
I really want to go to that Niagara Falls.
That's in New York.
Yeah.
Lorelai wants to go to Niagara Falls, New York. Invite you both here? Yep,
Did you
sure.
see that one?
What?
Is it sweet or what? Very sweet.
Eat it. Yeah, or we can meet halfway. Maybe you guys, one day, Pat, you go down to Branson, Missouri. You take a little vacation to Branson and we'll drive up to Branson.
Go tomorrow.
No.
Sweet. Dennis worried about my clean up.
Yep. Dennis said he's flying in to help you clean up. He said he's going to send you a yaya to clean up the house. He's going to send you a Mexican yaya to come and clean up our house and take care of us. I think that's a good thing. What time is it? All right. We're going to wind this down here at 1 o'clock. Just to give you a little heads up, about 7 minutes. We're going to wind this down so we can get this place cleaned up. and go to bed because we're old. Old people like us. Now Dennis is an hour back. Dennis hasn't done his New Year yet. Right, Dennis? If you're still there, Dennis has not done New Year's yet. Tim's in the house. Hey, Tim, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Tim's saying hello to you, Mrs. PAC. Happy New Year to you. Tim, how are things in the
Happy
Philippines?
New Year.
How was your New Year's in the Philippines, Tim? How was things there for you? Tim, we got some really great news. We gave away over 300 pounds of rice for the Philippines. We're very happy about that. Thanks to everybody. We did 3 different locations for a total of over 300 pounds. I can't remember if it was 300 or 350, but something like that. We hope you're doing well in the Philippines, Tim. I hope you're still feeling good. I know you had to go back and see the doctor, but I hope you're feeling good, and that there truly was nothing wrong. I need to go to the doctor, but that's just to have my head examined. We eating all kinds of Filipino food, Tim. You guys would feel right at home here. You think, wow, I went over to a Filipino house. We got all the old out, the new in. Did some noise, not too bad. Just a few motorcycles making noises, and that's not bad. Lorelai saw a video, was that Cebu or Manila?
I don't know, it's both.
Hmm?
The Cebu and Manila.
The fireworks show.
Manila, I guess.
Lorelai saw a video from Manila where they were shooting off fireworks. It was crazy.
It looked like you see like a war.
The war, yeah.
War without a smoke.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my goodness. My special treats for Dunkin' Donuts. That's nice. We did some live streaming in the Philippines. We did one that I remember right up until Typhoon Odette wiped us out. We live streamed right up literally until Typhoon Odette knocked out all the power.
In the Philippines, did you do any live chat? Live chat.
Yes, we did.
This is live chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's live stream, live chat.
Oh.
Yeah. We did. We were live streaming when Typhoon Odette, the super typhoon, kicked our crap, beat us down like bitches. So we were live streaming when I literally like this, and it just went blank because, the world ended. So, but yeah, we did. But we do more of them. We've done more of them here in the U.S. And I've been doing a lot more here lately. We're trying to grow the channel and use that as a way to help the Philippine people out by the rice and the school supplies for next year and stuff. So we've done a lot. We've been doing this for 4 years now.
Which one?
YouTube.
5, I guess.
We've been YouTubing for about 4 to 5 years max.
5 years, because you got a Facebook there. This is 5 years.
Okay. So we've been doing this about 5 years, maybe 4.5, something like that. So that's why we have almost 1,000 videos. There's a lot of people that blog make money from blogging, and no, not really. Not unless you got tits that you show on the camera a lot,
Tits.
No, not really. Some of the guys that have bigger channels do okay.
I know these guys are bigger.
Like My Philippine Dreams of Ned. He had a big channel. Bud Brown did okay. Brian, Philly in the Philippines has a good sized channel.
I already gave you one.
There's a lot of them. There's 5 or 6, 7, 8 of them that have pretty big channels, and they make some serious money. But that's the probably less than 10% of it. So you don't. Most channels don't make any real YouTube money.
No, I'm gonna keep you.
If we make money, it's by people donating to our PayPal account. But then we turn around and give it away. So we don't really make any money. We spend more money doing YouTube than we ever make from YouTube. I mean, without question. If it was business, I would be, what is it, in the red? It depends on the number of subscribers they have. That's right. Pat says, I see. Yeah. So it's like some of them, if they got 50, 60,000 subscribers, 30,000, and if they got Tim K has a big channel because of his wife, they could make good money. They could pull in $1,000 or better a month. If we could ever get to 100,000 subscribers, my estimate is roughly anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 a month income with 100,000 subscribers. But right now, I'm just trying to get to 4,000. And the next year, once I get to 4,000, my next goal will be, 5,000 and so forth and so forth.
Oh, they made a lechon. Japan.
Yes. Dark.
Oh, they don't know the 13. Why already give you food? Oh my goodness, my dog.
So, Tim says, once you have over 100,000 subscribers, you can live comfortably. That's right, Tim. Yeah, anywhere in the world, if you have over 100,000 subscribers and you stay active, if you keep your channel going, then you can do okay. And that's one thing that we all strive to do. I'm trying to get to that 100,000. I've learned from you, brother. Well, I'm glad you have. I don't know if I ever say anything that's any good or not, Pat, but I appreciate that. I would be really tickled, to be honest, if, I would be thrilled to death, just absolutely thrilled to death, if my channel could bring in $250 a month. I mean, I know that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but if we could ever bring in consistently $250 a month, man, but Tim is right. If you had 100,000 subscribers, you might be pulling in $5,000 to $10,000 just depending on how many donations you get. So you get money from YouTube from ads that run on the videos. So you get paid for those. And you got to remember with super chats, you collect those, but you only get 70% of a super chat. So if somebody wanted to give me $10 on a super chat or a super sticker, then I only get $7 of that $10. And then I got to pay taxes on it. If somebody donates money to the PayPal account, then that's 100% ours. That's why a lot of the females do so well, because there's a lot of men who is more than willing to shell out some money to get to see some nice cleavage, see?
I have a cleavage.
Yeah, there you go. So a lot of men will give a lot of money to a lot of the girls. I saw for every 70, you can make 3,000. Yeah. It depends on your location.
70,000.
70,000 subscribers. Well, we might get there. We're going to get to 4 eventually. Come on.
67 to go.
No, I want to get to 100,000, so there's only 96,000 to go. Yeah, but you're right. So it all depends on, like in the Philippines, you guys make less money than we do in America on your AdSense. So your 70,000 might get me a lot more money being in America versus being in the Philippines or Thailand or Malaysia. So, but the real money comes from the girls shaking their booty. That's how they make money. And I've seen channels, rake in hundreds and hundreds of dollars, even 1,000 or more during one live stream. One thing I don't like, about 10K was, and he said this on his live stream, so I'm not talking out of turn, because this is what he said on one of his live streams, and he has a big channel. That he's like, look, I need some more money, so I'm going to go get my wife. And I know you guys always give me more money when I put my pretty young wife on here. So he goes and gets his wife, puts her on the camera, and super chat starts coming in.
Well, that's really good.
Well, yeah, except for it's kind of like treating his wife like a whore. A little 18-year-old girl who doesn't know any better. But he's the one that said that on his live stream. Watch, I need some more super chats. Let me go get Chrissy K or whatever the hell her name is. And he would bring her out there and the super chats would come rolling in. And I'm talking about rolling in,
Well, you're not lucky.
No, I'm
You
not.
got this kind of a wife.
Well, but I wouldn't do that to you anyway.
Uh-huh.
I mean, no, he did it on purpose because she's what, barely 18 years old, and you know, and
I was cute when I was 17.
yes. I met Will Doshevich, and he told me that he made over 3,000 per 70,000. Yeah, and I think that's about right. You know, if you can get up there, I really believe this. If you can, the difference is this, Tim, and because it all varies, right? A lot of it is based on not because, like, I know channels that have bought subscribers. That doesn't work. Buying subscribers don't work because nobody watches your crap. If nobody watches your videos or tunes into your live streams, then there's no ads, right? And so these guys out there that are buying 10 and 20,000 subscribers, they're just wasting their money because you still got to have people actively looking at your channel to make any real money. But you're right. You know, I think if I could get 50,000, I could pull in at least 1,500 to 2,000 a month. I don't disagree, Tim. I totally agree. Yeah, and that's what Lorelai and I does, Pat. I think it's better to use a husband and wife team for YouTube. I do. Lorelai, and what's good about this is YouTube is very tiring and it's hard work. Tim knows because Tim has a channel. It's really hard work. We all put a lot of work into YouTube. So there's times that I'm just really tired and I don't want to do it. So I can count on Lorelai to kind of help out. There's times that she doesn't want to do it and I'm more talkative, so I jump in and do it. You know, it's a good trade-off. I've been told I have ads on my videos. Well, Tim, what I understand, so are you monetized now? What I understand is YouTube is putting ads on everybody's channel, whether they're monetized or not. What they're doing, from my understanding, is if you're monetized, then they just pay you for the ads. But if you haven't met the threshold, then you're just not getting any money. But YouTube is still putting ads on your videos. Yeah. So you should be generating some revenue. You should be generating revenue.
One cent?
Well, he's in depending on where his IP is out of. If it's out of America versus the Philippines, it's more. If he's in the Philippines and it's registered out of that, then it's a lot less. It's like a tenth of what it is in the U.S. So, Tim, have you ever gotten a check from YouTube? Did you fill out all that paperwork? Because we have ours set up to where what YouTube says is the lowest amount you can ever get is $100.
It says
Meaning,
it's monetized.
huh?
It says it's monetized.
Yeah, I know. So once you're monetized and you set that up, you can say, I want my deposits or my checks at $5,000, $100, or $100. You can do any number in between there, but it has to be at least $100. So we have ours set up that every time we get $100 in ad revenue or donations, within a month time, we might get a deposit in our bank account for like $120 or this or that or $30, you know.
Tim said,
it has to be over 100.
I've earned $11 from Super Chat in a year.
Nice. What about your AdSense? Any ad money?
Man, these girls will not answer the phone.
So you haven't collected anything else? Wow, that sucks, Tim. We make money on AdSense. I'll tell you, right now we get about $50 a month is what I make. I make about $50 a month from YouTube. That's it. That's it. And that's from AdSense, not when Dennis is nice and buys a bunch of memberships. That's different. This is just running ads. You know, we average about $50 a month over a 12-month period. No ad money for Tim. I have learned this. Yeah. So we get enough ads because luckily for us, Tim, we got about 10 or 20 videos out of the 1,000 that people watch on a regular basis.
Hello, oo, katurutot. We forgot the turutot.
We did the coins. Oh, well. It helps educate me to learn how.
Oy. Uy, nangalagi kay Kimberlock diha.
No, Tim, it doesn't cover our internet at all. Or any camera supplies, gas to go make videos, the time I spend on
Tingnan ko
videos,
nimo.
anything.
Nahumana
the
na
only-
oy, alauna na.
But the only reason we do so well is because, like I said, I got about 10 videos
Kisa may
that
kauban
every
niya.
day get, 100 views.
Yan ba na?
Over the years, we've got we have them.
Asa mo, Ogma?
And I respond to
Asa mo,
every
Ma?
comment. And I'm still small enough that everybody that leaves me a comment on these videos, I answer their questions.
Wa ka
And I
nag-rev?
follow up with them. But I got about 10 videos that get seen on a regular basis. The other 900, no.
Oo, nag-rev ko.
But yeah,
What
it
I
doesn't pay
find-
for the internet at all.
Wala
And
panig, oh.
all the donation money that we got this year, we've given it to the Philippines anyway. So,
Ngayon na na, nindot na, naade, oh.
but don't get me wrong, I would
Wow,
love
okay,
to make
napapaging,
$1,000
oh.
a month.
Uy, nakapading.
Good, Tim. I do the same. I go out of my way to answer every comment. I really
Oh,
do.
nakoy funny.
Even the ones that hate me and call me names, I leave them a response, but I don't take their
Sa
bait.
hikay ninyo di, naka-text
No.
na kayo ka na, never mind.
If they call me names or laugh at me or tell me how stupid I am, I just say, hey, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you. That's all I ever say to those haters.
Tamis mang grips.
Because I'm not going to get in an argument with them over I'm just not.
Nay
And,
martini dire.
but at least they watch the video, right?
Uy, nay martini dire.
So they watch the video.
Manginom mo? Huwag mo namin nung dire.
Yeah,
Manginom dire.
Mike did a good job on YouTube. He had a popular channel, and I think he made pretty good money.
Karaoke mo?
He was a good guy too.
Happy New Year!
And he was one of the early bloggers. He was one of the early ones that ran around on his motorcycle in the Philippines.
Nalimot ko sa akong
So
costume.
he was on the early front end. So
Yung
I got
kasi
another
nakuha.
friend that's his channel is called Traveling Tutor. I helped him start his channel a little bit, gave him some advice. And he has about 30,000
Wala
subscribers
akong fake
now.
o gamay cute
And
kayo.
I don't know how much he makes, but he's making but he's really active.
Kaya amo ang
So he's probably
Christmas na
making,
cake,
you know,
o panahurot ganina.
$500-600 a month. But like I said, if I ever make a couple $100 a month, I'd be tickled to death. My God, I'd be a happy camper. If I could make enough money just to pay the electric bill, to pay the phone bill,
Anak ka?
to pay some bills, that would be nice for me. And to be honest, that's what I hope. I hope someday by keeping doing this, by working this and working this,
Nagpansit ko.
and trying to grow the channel and finding new areas and new subscribers, that I'm hoping someday, it might take 10 years, that I might have enough that
Pansit ay.
I get a decent paycheck once in a while.
Oh, pansit na ako.
Well, I think she did it for a while, but I don't think she did it after, she couldn't keep it up. Pat, I don't think she's still doing it. No. And I know she struggled financially after his death too. And that's part of what I harp a lot about is all of these guys in the Philippines that don't set up a provision for their wives or their girlfriends after they die.
Butangan ni mo gusa?
So I have a real problem with that. And he didn't do anything intentionally, but I just know that she was, after a few months,
Limaho akong kwarta.
she was financially struggling again.
Umbot lang, limaho.
And she was selling all of his belongings and stuff, trying to get money, which you got to expect her to. And then she tried to keep the channel going, but I don't think that lasts more than a few months.
Ako na bayabasan.
But right now, I don't know who has the biggest Philippine-related channel. Tim, do you have any thoughts? Pat?
Uy, dali ra kayo nakakita
Who
sa
has the
30th
largest? Who do you think is the biggest Philippine YouTuber? Is it Henry, or Enrique or whatever his name
Wait,
is.
pag ato na ko Walmart ba?
Is it
And ana tong foreigner.
Tim K?
I
Is
think
it
that's, I think we're
Philly in the
working 8
Philippines?
now.
Brian?
I can do it the third fruit.
I don't know who has the biggest channel in the Philippines. You know, Philippine related right now. I don't know.
5 elements ka.
I know I follow Claude and Jessica living in the Philippines. They're here in America, but I follow them. They got about 5,000. Hungry, yes.
Ako isda.
Hungry's here in Wander has a big
Ako
channel.
isda.
But he's not, is Tim,
Lami
Is-
akong isda.
but he's not 100% Philippine, right?
Sibas.
Doesn't he travel to a lot of other countries too? Or is he just hanging out in the Philippines? But yeah, that's a big channel.
Sige, Happy New Year, Noy.
Yeah, Ned had a really good thing
Ano,
going for a
paibog
long
ko,
time.
anak kong 10 years anniversary, ano.
I really like Ned's channel, but I think since he had a couple of
Uy, ganda na,
babies, he's
imuhang-
slowed down on his
imuhang
channel
filter, eh.
because he's so busy raising his kids. So I think
Ipakita na ko akong 10 years
I don't think he's as
anniversary.
busy. And Mike's passed
Tanggalas na
away.
imong dagway.
Bud Brown had a great channel, or has a good channel. His was just never very big, but he's a good channel guy. You know.
O, nara akong 10 years anniversary, oh.
So
Wala?
he has over 5 million, so he's definitely the big dog, right?
No.
So if he's got 5 million, he's pulling in some huge
Huh?
money. I mean, he's probably pulling in 10 grand a month or
Nagunsa,
so.
awa-awa, ang katong sa
At
dako man
least.
to, no? Dako man to, no?
He's probably
Naka-
pulling in
dako.
$10,000 a month at least. Man, if not more. But 5 million subscribers is a gigantic channel. I would just love to get to 100,000.
Wow, eh.
I take that back. I'd be happy getting to 4,000 to start with.
Na, dako diferensya, oh. Ano, tiyo pa man ligo na ko ang usa.
And I think
Bago man guning daya mo ning usa mo nang shiny pa kayo.
Enrique has 50
Pero
or
kani mahal baya kani
60,000.
siya.
I think Brian has somewhere in there.
Pero mahal
Philly in
pa
the
po ni kay
Philippines.
dako man.
And I think Tim K has somewhere in that ballpark too.
Di ka na ako. Naalala ko pa nga.
Oh, Pat, you're thinking of, O-Dog New Tricks? Paul with O-Dog New Tricks? Yeah, he's got a pretty good sized channel. I don't know what his numbers are. Makes
10 years.
500,000 a month.
Dugay kay
Holy
nakapalit
smitten butt
10
fart.
years. Oh.
Jesus Christ, Tim.
Oh, 10 years ago.
500 grand
I'm
a
bragging about
month.
my 10 years
Wow.
anniversary.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
To Ann. Si
Damn.
Ann is so... Masikal ko rin sa kumbana.
500 grand a month. Could you
Masikal ko
imagine
sa
that?
kumbana.
Hell, I think after about 4 or 5 months, I would just retire. Maybe after a year of making that kind of money. I don't know if I would keep making it. I think I'd have enough money to live on and be okay.
Kami, magpaibganay, manta ano. Naibago ba? O, tanawa ko, na ko'y bago.
And then, but Paul had a good channel, or has a channel.
Si Ann kusog kayo
And then there's,
magpaibog
you know,
bago. Asa
the
may mag-uro
Hapsters.
sila dawat yung sa Christmas.
They got a channel out of Hawaii. She's Filipina. She has a good wholesome channel, and it's a pretty good channel. She has a good following. And
Bago pag gani kagikan nga to, muli na po ka, kapuya ng biyahe.
the other guy that just passed away recently had a pretty good channel too.
Na, kapoy, layo pa ayo.
Every Man Has a
Ano
Story.
rin kasi uli nga
His
to.
channel, he had a good channel, but he's passed away now. Do you know Boulder Brother David? No. No, I don't know that
Dugya may
one.
kani uli nga to niya, karon ganahan na kayo mo uli.
Tim says that he's giving away some cars and a few houses. Wow.
Bagay, ang tay kwarta karon.
At least he's giving it back, right? Paying it back, so that's good.
Wow, Richie, huh?
You know, the crazy thing, Tim, is if you and I, if a channel like ours, if we could ever find somebody like him, or somebody that has 30,000 subscribers, who wants to share our channel out to their community, we could blow up. You know what I mean? If we could get a channel that has 30, 40, 50, 100,000, a million subscribers to recommend our channel, man, our world would change. Pat says, Tim K, good friends with Boulder. Okay, all right. Thinks he's from Norway. Max Browning says,
Uy, nanghatag na may rice nga to sa
is that
Philippines.
boys? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Huwag ka ni tampo.
Hamsters are in the Philippines now. Okay, they're
donate to
hanging out
rice.
there.
Bisag
Are they there
20 lang.
permanently, Tim? Or are they hanging out
Oh,
in
sa
the?
cheese.
Are they going back to Hawaii?
Sunod ka sa mga school
Max, thank
supply.
you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way, as you came in. We appreciate
Sunod ka
that.
school supplies.
So,
Inigdaw na may
gang,
manghatag.
we got all kinds of things going on here. But yeah, that's the. If you could ever just get one channel that has 100,000 subscribers to say, hey, I would really like to work with you or cross promote you or anything like that, you're good. You're here for a few weeks? Okay. I know they've been there earlier in the year because Ronald and a few other people met up with them. So the professor.
Dadaghan naman na tabangan. 300 kilos.
And then there's some really bad YouTube channels too.
Yeah, plus
There's a lot of really bad Philippine YouTube channels. I don't know where mine ranks, but I would put mine at the lower end of our genre. I don't give myself high remarks, too high remarks on my channel. But we try. That's the key. We're consistent and we try. And we want to have a good channel. But there's a lot of channels right around the almost becoming monetized to just monetized.
Sparkling wine.
There's a lot of Filipinas that start channels thinking they're going to get rich real quick and they're going to grow and they don't. And they quit their channels and abandon them. Bad trolls are out there. They are. I don't mind the trolls. I can deal with trolls. Because every time a troll comes on, they're liking, they're clicking, they're chatting. I don't mind. I want that. And then if I got to eventually kick them off, I will. But I want to milk a troll for everything I can get. Tim says, I had local medical appointments when hamsters was here in October. Yeah, it was back in October. That's right. So I teach other YouTubers, because I've had a lot of people that I know say, man, I hate trolls. I delete them immediately. And I'm like, don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to delete my trolls. I don't want to blackball them right away. And I don't want my moderators to do that either. I want them to wait until I say enough is enough, and then we get rid of them. Because I want to use them for everything we can get out of them. And now a lot of channels are doing that. Not that I came up with it, but I talk about it a lot. And so I've noticed some other channels are milking the trolls for all they can get and then getting rid of them. But I had to tell some of my subscribers who are moderators, don't do that. I do not wanting you to kill the trolls too early. So I had to go through that with some people, and I had to fire one of my followers big time. I had to take him off my channel, take his privileges away and everything. So, because he thought it was funny, or he thought it was okay for him to decide who got to say what they wanted to say. He thought he made the decisions about who could talk on my live streams. And he was cutting people off, causing problems, putting them in timeouts when he should have never done any of that. So I had to take all of his privileges away and delete him. And I talked to him about it, and I tried to work with him about it, and he just got mad and called me names. So I deleted him. Dennis, I feel sorry you kicked off Jack off. No. I'm not sorry. It's one of the best things I did. To be honest, Dennis, I still feel very, very good about that.
You give Jay.
Jay off.
I'm not.
Jack off.
She said I'm
not.
Not.
Yeah. No. Jack is a troll. himself. He has a bunch of troll channels himself. So, but the good thing, you know, I just couldn't have him. But you know, he was wanting to pick fights with all kinds of people on my live stream, and I couldn't have that.
Maybe he's just trying to ruin your channel.
I think he's jealous.
Trying to ruin your channel.
Tim says, I had a rate of 30 trolls that were swearing and attacking my regular subscribers. Yes. And those, you go boop, 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 and you delete them. You know, if they're attacking your subscribers, your followers, you get rid of them quickly, as quick as you can. But, yeah, but Dennis, I'm not sad about it. His channel is e-begging anyway. You know, we may beg for money, but at least we give the money to somebody else.
And thank you, Dennis.
By the way, yes.
You're a big help, Dennis.
But, you know, when I get, you are big, Dennis, bigger help than you know. But when I get trolls that come on that just want to kind of, you know, talk trash a little bit, I try to reverse psychology on them. And it usually pisses them off and they go away. But at least I get 5 or 6, 7 different comments, which helps our activity level. You know, if somebody comes in and says, you know, who's that fat guy? You know, I always turn around and say, well, are you complaining that you're fat? Well, you know, look, on this channel, everybody's accepted. So I don't care what you look like, you know, you're still welcome here. So I do a lot of that.
But he's married.
I am married. So I do a lot of that reverse stuff on trolls. You know,
What kind of karaoke?
I'll pick out a word or two of what they say, then I make up my own sentiments and pretend they said this. So, welcome. Dennis says you are welcome. Did you hear? Dennis said you are welcome.
Aww.
And when I tell my trolls, my moderators, is we don't tolerate racism. So none of the bad racist words at all. We're not going to tolerate hate speech. We're not going to talk about little kids. And we're going to watch our foul language.
We just talk kids' brain.
That's right. But what I've grown to learn, Tim and everybody, over the year, the last 6 months that I've been doing a lot of live streaming is, when we get people from other countries come in, their English sometimes is not very good. So the first time I read it, I take offense to how they worded something. And I have learned that I got to take a second and try to understand what they're trying to say to me, because just because it's not worded very politely, doesn't mean it's meant to be a troll. Their English skills is not strong enough to use words that you and I and Pat and all of us would use. So they choose words that they think are appropriate for what they're trying to say. And so I give them a little bit of a chance. You know, I kind of dig in with them and say, okay, so are you asking this question? And they usually come back and say, yeah, you know, versus me getting mad at them and killing them. So I've learned to do a better job with that from people from all kinds of third world countries and Europe countries and Asia and India and everywhere. So I've learned to be more patient when I see something that doesn't come across super friendly. But before I decide it's a troll, I want to understand it. And I've gotten some new subscribers that way. I've said, oh, so you're trying to ask me this? Yes. And I said, okay, well, you know. Most of Tim's viewers are from the Philippines. Mine are America, the Philippines, gosh, India, Ireland, Germany. We got a lot of European ones, France. We get a lot of Europeans, and now we're getting a lot of South Africans or Africans.
Not Uncle Jesse channel, not about weird.
Yes, I saw that.
Not sure about
No, it's a weird one. I looked that up one day. You brought that up, and I would encourage you not to watch him. I think he's a creepy old man, pimping his wife or his girlfriend or whatever she is. I wouldn't. He's the type of YouTube channel that I wish YouTube would do something about.
Me too.
Yeah, he's a creep. He's a creeper. And he's prostituting his woman to make money. Is what he's doing.
She is crying.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Hoy, Andot! Magbabay na ko, en. Kay busy kaayo ka. Ugma na lang.
Well, it looks like he married a teenager. But you know, Tim K did that.
Nalapigan ka?
Tim K, I'll tell you, because I
Nalapigan ka?
don't dislike Tim, but I find what he does kind of not great. I think some of his videos are
Dati man
good.
good.
But when he first started his YouTube channel in the Philippines, his first videos was about him going to his wife's house, who was 16 at the time, and giving her mother and father $800 so he could marry her. He did a video on this himself. It's long gone now because he got so much shit for it, but I saw the video where he talked about how he went there and paid $800 to the family so he could marry the virgin, the 16-year-old girl from their family. He talked about that. Nobody else, him. Hey, Crystal and Don, the day chef is in the house. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up all the way from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I heard, Crystal Lynn, thank you for being here. I heard that we're going to adopt Canada as a 51st state in America. How do you feel about that? You want to become an American citizen? So, we don't want Canada. I'm no kidding. My girlfriend doesn't want to be in the videos. Yes. How old was when they married? 16. 16 years old. 16. That's what he talked about in his video early on. Was he married her when she was 16 and gave her mom and dad $800. So, Crystal's from Canada like Dennis. So, I promise you, Crystal, Dennis, we're not going to take Canada on as a 51st state. We don't, no offense, but we don't want Canada. It's just sable rattling. Nope, hoping to get my passport because my plan is to leave. Okay. You got a plan on where you're going to go, Crystal? Is there somewhere in the world that you're hoping to travel to? Same city as the chef. Dennis and you guys are neighbors. Dennis and Crystal are neighbors. They got to drive through the snow to find each other. And the ice storms and the igloos and
Dennis?
the Eskimos. No, that's Alaska. You guys have Eskimos in Canada? Or what do you guys call indigenous people? But I promise, American citizens don't want Canada. We don't need the headache. It's too cold up there. I feel strange because my girlfriend is 24 younger. Yeah, well, that's all right. But Tim, there's a big difference between you hooking up with her when she was 16 versus what you've done now. 24 years. Lorelai and I only have about 15 years between us. So ours is, and that's where I always say about 20 years is the good rule of thumb. But Tim, don't feel weird about it. We even has Yankees. Everyone would own one. That's funny. Yankees. Yeah, you guys would be the Northern Yankees, right? What would we have to call you guys in Canada? If we took over Canada, what would we call them? Nope, it will be quiet. The surprise, each individual is different as far as what they can take offense to, I bet. Well, if you guys, Americans are the same way. We get offended about everything different. So.
You want me to closer the camera or that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I don't think, we're not going to take over Canada. We don't want that. Trust me. I actually think they ought to make Puerto Rico the 51st state. If they're going to do anything, they need to make Puerto Rico a real state. Is what they should do. I think that's the right thing to do. And then I think we ought to invade Cuba and take over Cuba. Because I think it'd be great to go to Cuba and eat the food.
I thought they were going to do like Cuban cigarettes.
No, I don't smoke.
Other people though. They smoke
Well, they might.
Tobacco.
I just want to eat their food.
Cuban tobacco.
Because Cuban food is really good.
It's better than my cook.
Did his ex break?
Hey, you heard me. Say it.
No.
No?
Did his ex break up? Brother David, his ex. I don't know. I don't know, Pat.
Did,
Remember she was a teacher?
did Ned, his ex, break up Brother David? That's that long time ago.
Was she a teacher?
Yeah, because his Ned is married now.
Yeah.
He break
yeah.
up with those
No, he broke up with. I don't know if she
the long
broke.
time girl.
He right. He never said on video what really happened.
Then she met her really young
Yeah, then he
wife.
met the young one.
Then
But
they got
he never
married.
said what happened, whether she broke it off or he broke it off. But something happened. They were together one day, then the next day they weren't.
They said, I remember she was teacher.
Yes. What about Mexico? Are they considering it? No. We wouldn't consider Mexico a state. No way. I mean, God, no. I mean, we have too many. No. No, why would we do that?
Your
No.
Ned has 2 kids now.
Yeah, we would rather take over Canada than Mexico. I remember they done a channel, they did. And that was sad when they broke up. Yeah, it was, because they had a lot of good videos together. No, we're really, now we, you know, look, there's a lot going on in the media about us buying Greenland. More than likely that won't happen. What will happen is Trump is looking to put a bigger military presence in Greenland. So it's all part of negotiation. But we don't want Mexico, trust me. American citizens don't want Mexico. We'd rather have Canada than Mexico. But I do think the majority of the people think Puerto Rico, that's been a territory forever, should probably be a state. And I wish they were, because I think it would help everything about Puerto Rico to be safer and better. I think it could turn into another Hawaii in a sense.
That was sad.
Hawaii?
Pat said that was sad. I'm
That was
just reading.
sad. Oh, yeah. But I do think we ought to take over Cuba because I like Cuban food.
We're not the president. We're judging what he take over or not.
Well, I know, but if
Taking over is not good.
And Cuba's only 90 miles away from our border. We should just go over there and take it and kick all the Cubans off. Well, but then who would cook the food, right? No, we like Cuba. I don't think America doesn't want anything to do with Haiti or Dominican, the DR. But, yeah, we don't, you know. Mexico would be, to be honest, Mexico would be a nightmare that American citizens wouldn't put up with. The corruption, the drug cartels, we wouldn't do that. Americans would tell our government we wouldn't ever vote for that. We just wouldn't. We'd be more inclined to take over Canada. But we don't, but to be honest, the average American citizen doesn't want Canada. We like the relationship we have with Canada. It's fine. You know, it's just the politicians playing their stupid politician games. But we really don't want. Now, Greenland sounds interesting because of all the natural resources. So, but Greenland would just become a territory then. But other than that, you know, I know they're talking about the Panama Canal a lot, how we may take back control of that, and that may happen. There's also a new canal being built further south, I think. So there's other people in the business of building a new canal. But the Panama Canal is important to world trade, but I don't think it's as important as it was 50 years ago. I think they should actually put the cartels or military police in charge of justice in Canada to equalize it as well. There you go. Well, I mean, it's crazy, right? I mean, it's Paulus just waving the swords. That's right, rattling, saber rattling. Hey, look at me. But I do think there's some, you know, we may not do a whole lot with Canada, but I do think there's something that the United States government wants from Greenland. Whether it's a military base closer to Russia, natural resources, there's something there that we may not own Greenland, but we're going to have a bigger footprint in Greenland, just like the Philippines. Good night. from Dennis. 2025, get ready for some kick-ass. That's right, Dennis. We are ready for it. We're ready for a great coming year. We've had a rough year this year. So this coming year, what?
Kick ass, that's what they say.
No, kick-ass, yeah. I thought you were saying you're going to kick his ass.
No.
No. We've had a tough year this year, last year.
I'm really wanting to go to Canada.
Dennis, can Lorelai come and visit you?
No, you and me. I don't want to go there. I will get lost.
No, well, Dennis can drive you around. Dennis, I'm going to send Mrs. PAC to visit you in Canada.
Why you don't want to go to Canada?
It's cold.
So that I got my checklist, Canada.
All right.
What's the use of my passport?
Maybe we'll come to Canada one of these days. I have a dog sled. See? You can run you around on the dog sled. Yeah,
Dog sled. So how the sled will be balanced? Only the dog.
The dogs pull the sled.
Yeah, but only
You
one
won't.
dog.
No.
Because I said dog, not dogs sled.
No, it's not dog's sled. It's a dog sled with a pack of dogs. But maybe when we go, if we ever get to Niagara Falls in New York, you can go across the border to Canada there. The
You're always
Canadian
saying
side.
that one. It's 10 years now.
So I got other places I'd rather go. I want to go where it's warm. Yes,
And
you can
those-
come visit me. There you go. In supportive housing. That's great. We need support. We know what you mean. 10 dogs on a team.
Supportive housing. So where's Crystal live?
Where Dennis lives in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Same
Forgot
city.
that one. They look like an hour far.
Yeah, they're not real far from each other. Same city. They call Greenland its name. It's covered with ice. Ireland, I know, isn't that funny? Greenland is ice covered. Iceland has no ice. I know, isn't it funny? They did that to confuse during, tribal times. Why do they call it? Oh, you're asking why? For confusion. For confusion. The Netherlands wanted people to be confused about the two countries so they wouldn't be invaded as easily. So they wanted people to think you could come invade Greenland and it's going to be nothing but an ice sheet.
Dennis, you said that you have a dog sled. Are you?
Niagara Falls
So it
Canadian
must be-
side is the real deal, yes.
Yeah, I saw that
Yankee.
on my friend.
I know.
Look
but
like, why you don't tell me you're going there?
in Niagara Falls, we'll go to the Canadian side. The Yankees
No,
side
it's
is-
really like 20 minutes apart, or you can see
I
it
know,
there
I
and
know,
there.
I know. He's saying that the Canadian side's better,
Of course, this is Canadian.
but it is technically better.
Yeah, and the the sky zip line is in US.
You can do that. You can sit blind. But maybe we can take a cruise up there
Yankee.
some- Yankee.
It's like kiddie pool. Well, yeah.
Canadian side, I've never even
Yeah,
been there
I think
yet.
Canadian is really smoky. That's because it's deep, right? And
Yeah.
Canadian, US is.
Tim grew up 70 miles south of Niagara Falls, and Crystal Lynn has never even been there, even though she's a Canadian.
Really?
Really? Crystal,
You're in the other side of Canada, I guess.
we've been to the Grand
He's on
Canyon.
the other side of the Canada, where it's closer to us.
I don't know. We went to the Grand Canyon, and
Yeah,
that's the
Canada
end of
is
America.
big.
Well, yeah, it's big as America.
The Niagara is the outskirt of.
Where is Niagara Falls in Canada? Which side, the left or the right?
The right, because New York is here.
Okay, it's up by New York.
Yeah, but it's on the end of Canada, but Canada is way big going to the east.
Yeah,
What do you think? I work on transportation. Oh, thing.
I'm
I work in a good thing.
Chef, go there. It's amazing. Dennis, I agree. Lucky you, Tim. Yeah, we went to the Grand Canyon.
So, Dennis, are you in the east or are you in the west?
So you got to tell her the east or the west because she doesn't know any of the cities in Canada.
You're in the east part of, or west? West is in the Niagara.
He's in the west. No, that's the east. Niagara's east. California.
West.
Right. So he's over
You're
in
in
the
the
west.
west or east?
He's in the west.
You're close to Niagara. Oh, what?
No, he's the furthest from it.
Oh, east is the, okay.
So west is California, east is New York. So Dennis is
See,
above-
he's closer to us if we just go straight. He's in the west.
Yes. He's not far from us technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's above California.
Low battery. Charge it, Tim. We have a power bank.
Low battery now. Well, it's that time for us to get off of here anyway. Let's wind this down.
Yeah.
So we got to get this food all
But it's
cleaned up.
expensive there. Do you know they went to the embassy suite? Look like a really tall, and you can see the. Of
Well,
course,
yeah.
they're rich.
Of course, it's expensive. So 5 hours to Toronto's by
5
plane.
hours approximately plane to 5 in plane.
Yeah, going from the west to the east coast.
See, I told you it's closer to us. We just go straight, and that's Dennis' house.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So, all right, my friends, we appreciate everybody. Thank you all for coming in, thumbsing up, and
Okay. Have a new year,
Year.
everyone.
Happy New Year to you, Crystal. We appreciate everybody.
Happy
Let us-
New Year.
We're gonna get our food cleaned up a little bit and then go rest because we're old. But Dennis, Happy New Year, Crystal, Happy New Year's.
Then 1 hour
Tim,
drive.
Pat, everybody.
Drum up approximate to the Falls.
So he has to fly in a plane for 5 hours and drive 1 hour to get to Niagara Falls.
What's nice closer to your place, Dennis? Anyway, you don't want us to go to your house. Never mind.
Well, he lives by British Columbia.
British Columbia, like England,
BC is beautiful.
like England.
Well, British Columbia. Right, Dennis? You live over by British Columbia, right? And British Columbia is supposed to be the most beautiful part of Canada.
Oh yeah, because it's rich guy. So he didn't want us to go there anyway. So whatever.
Oh, God.
I'm just not gonna fantasize about going to Canada because you're not gonna invite us anyway. See?
Take care, everybody.
See, night all.
Everybody take care. I'm gonna go turn that on. Yeah, BC is west of Alberta. So he's not like above California. Alberta's right, BC, British Columbia is above
Yeah.
California. He's a little bit this way. Like over Idaho.
Yeah. Dennis don't want us to dare the
Turn
bother
the phone off.
next province over.
That's, yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Whatever, Dennis.
That's okay, Dennis.
You were not invited to go to your wherever you are. So
We'll
it's
find somebody who wants us to come to Canada. Let me go turn the phone off. All right, everybody, we appreciate you. Lorelai's going to shut you guys down. But hopefully we'll get to chat a whole lot more over the next year. Hopefully we'll have some interesting videos to watch. And my sister is in BC. Yeah, British Columbia is the pretty part of Canada.
Hey, you make me jealous of that Canada. So I'm just gonna end up this live stream.
That's right. Bye, guys. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you.
Bye. Hoping someday somebody will invite us to go to Canada. At least we're not nowhere where we're going in Canada, because I hear that if you don't know, you're gonna be on your really snowy and cold place. Good night, Pat, Tim, Dennis, Crystalline, and people's on the background. Happy 2025! 2025. Bye-bye. And no.